CBG News. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hey y'all, this light is bright. Hold on. Hey y'all, what's going on? Hold on just a minute, y'all. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in, y'all. We're gonna keep it real tonight. Because man, ain't no way y'all attacking the mother. Ain't no way. Ain't no way y'all could hold on a minute, y'all. Because I want y'all opinion on this. And we're gonna keep it real. And we're going to keep it facts. And it is what it is at this point. Hold on a minute. Okay, y'all. So let me get the light going. I need a little light, y'all. Ooh, that light is bright. Okay. How everybody doing? Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Make sure if you want to share me out, y'all. So let's get to this conversation because on tonight this really bothered me, and I feel like since I report on the story, we're going to talk about it and what has came out with Michelle Loud and a fellow YouTuber. I guess she was connected with, kind of like switched up on her and said that because of the fact that they feel like that she couldn't produce receipts showing who her baby daddy is. Hey, Miss Donna, how you doing, boo-boo? So I just want to say this as a child's mother, as a baby mama. Let me drink my water. Who this girl's baby daddy is none of your damn business. This girl, everybody tells Michelle needs to stop cussing and she needs to stop being so aggressive. Well, look how people do when she come out to tell her story. When she tells her story, y'all, she tells her story. Her story is her story, and you can't take that from her. And a lot of people, she was like that. Some people said, well, now they don't believe that she's telling the truth. They feel like that her baby daddy is Brandon Coleman. I don't believe that. I believe. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Reese. Hey, everyone that's in the bushes listening in. I do want you guys' opinion on this. If you know what I'm saying, if your opinion is different from mine, then I respect that. But I'm just gonna keep it real. It ain't nobody's business. If one thing about it, we are not. I am not a self-proclaimed journalist. I am a YouTuber. If you want to call me a clout chaser, call me a clout chaser, child. We all want stories and get connected to stories. But you are no journalist on YouTube. You are a commentator. You just give your opinion on stuff. You are not a journalist. Boy, bye. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just like my light messed up, but it's okay. No, let me say it does not have anything to do with the issue at hand. Well, I'm gonna say this. I wished Michelle would have just kept it at Tasha K. Or when Larry Reed said you I be on the thing. This phone? It's on the counter. Waiting on you. Hey Lakeisha. Exactly. People with common sense know that. It wouldn't be no adoption. It will be him getting full custody of the child. It will be him getting full custody of the child, unless Cora wanted to adopt him. But I doubt that. If you, they're trying to say that she just that some people said that she had a threesome. I wouldn't. I know. I know. Michelle would not. Now, people do things in life, but I don't think Michelle would get in bed with them. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. This has bothered me because I feel like this is not right. Hold on just a second, y'all. I gotta get these kids together. I do believe so too. I believe, you know what I'm saying? I don't really watch his content, but you know, to see this girl cry all over again, the way that she and be so heartbroken over her story because someone betrayed her. Michelle, if you listen in, don't talk to nobody else. You speak your truth the way you speak your truth. I ain't got to talk to nobody. If she put it out, I put it out. But other than that, I would never. That's why I said, you know, some people get so connected to the case they want to talk to the people. And then when they don't do what you want them to do, or they don't do what, if that person that they're speaking with don't give them what they're asking for, then they want to flip flop. I feel like that's not fair and that's not right. She don't have to expose everything to you. You're not her owner. If she has a child, if her child's father is whoever he is, that has nothing to do with her story. That has nothing to do with her being burned the way that she was burned and heartbroken and all that. I know a lot of people say she probably would never see her child till he get over. That's fine. But if I was Michelle, I'll still fight for my child and still put my story out so my child will know when he do get old, when he do come look for me, he know that mama never stopped looking for me. That's the real shit right there. That's the real. When my mama do, when my son, no, when my son come looking for me, when he want to know who his biological mother is, if she can't ever get him back, at least she knows she put in the fight for her son. Y'all don't know what if you ain't a mother, you ain't never birthed no child, and you don't know what it feels to have a connection to a child. Yes, she was disconnected due to the fact of going through postpartum. But that does not have anything to do with the love for her child. A real mother gonna fight. And then when the truth be exposed, when the child gets old enough to understand, they're gonna see the truth. Yes, it's gonna be all over social media, but that's the truth. And you can't take her truth from her just because she got to produce. Who are you for her to produce anything to? That's what I don't get. This girl sitting up here crying. For them to put out those allegations, I was like, man, I don't even believe that. Michelle has told us. I seen the email. The email, y'all remember back, I did like my 4th live on it. Michelle had put out some email receipts saying that she was going back and forth with Cora about the visitation and all that. And she had said that she had adopted this girl's son, and she said she didn't know nothing about it. Do you want me to pull up that email? Because I can go back on my lives and find that. Or I can go back on Michelle's page and find it. Michelle has been putting out receipts, but she don't owe you nothing. Just because you put out her story for her, just because you believe in what she's telling her, that does not mean she owes you anything. She can get on her platform and make her own YouTube platform to tell her story. You can't take somebody's story from them. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody like, oh, you know, don't trust these YouTubers. Yeah, don't trust them. Because we all out here cloud chasing trying to get the next story. Even me. I'm trying to, you know, come up and trying to get the subscribers. And then when that story is finally over with, then hell, you ain't getting the views that you need to get. At least I'm keeping it real. Some people won't, but I will. But me, that's why I just tell the story and move on, because I'm not seeking out people like that. I just rather put out the size of the story that needs to be put out, and then I'll come back and give an update to it. That's how it's supposed to be. And a journalist wouldn't have been going on and exposing the family and then coming out telling the story. A real journalist would have got both sides of the story in the beginning, in my opinion. That's my opinion. But this is YouTube, being a YouTuber and telling these businesses and stuff like that, y'all. We are just commentators. We are just YouTubers that just sit up here and talk and give our opinions on situations and put out news and stuff like that. Some of these people ain't got no degree in journalism or nothing. They just up here talking, putting out these people business. That's all. But anyway, y'all, I do want to let y'all know I'm not going to play his live, but I definitely going to want you guys to hear this, because a lot of people, you know, say that, you know, that Michelle is very, you know, she be cussing and stuff like that, but he took her there. He really did. He really did take her there. And I hate that he took her there. She shouldn't have gave him that much energy, but I'm glad that she stood strong. And she's let them know, don't play with my story, don't play with my son, because this is my story. You can't take my story away from me. Exactly. I try to be authentic. I try to be who what I am supposed to be. Very authentic. And welcome in everybody that has entered in. I try to be true to myself. The least I could be truthful. You know, yes, when you're a YouTuber, or when your platform has this certain niche, then you're gonna talk about subjects that are trending. Michelle is trending. I'm gonna be real. The Jakes are trending. And whatever can bring attention to your platform, even if it's positive or negative, it's gonna get you them views. They're straight up like that. No, I don't. If we don't entertain them on here, that's why I have mods. If something needs to be deleted, they'll delete it, or I have to take care of my own. That's what I got mods for. Thank you, Trisha. It is I feel like it's very disrespectful to assume someone's that this person is the baby daddy, then if you can't produce who the baby daddy is. That is so wrong. And that's on all different levels wrong. Who her baby daddy is none of your business. That's it. It's none of your business. If you believe in her story, believe in her story. If you don't believe in her story, then put out something negative. But it doesn't, she still can stand in her truth, even if you believe it or not. And every time Michelle has told her story hasn't changed. So how can she be lying if her story hasn't changed? Most people that lie can't keep up with that lie. This lady ain't lying. Some ain't clean in the water. But anyway, let me look here, y'all. I just want to say this, I'm praying for this lady because, Michelle, because this was jacked up. I pray that she don't entertain, because on her live, I'm gonna just play her first 12-minute live that she did, because I want you guys to hear how upsetting this was for her, because Say it again. Say it again. Read it. Her baby daddy has nothing to do with Cora taking her child because she is the biological parent in this situation. And it ain't because, oh, she wanted him, she didn't want him, she did want her son. She was just going through something. She was preyed upon at her lowest moment in life. You can speak all the negativity you want to speak about. But if you have never been through postpartum, you can't tell Michelle how she should feel. If you have never lost a child, you can't tell Michelle how she should feel. That's straight up. But y'all, let's listen to this. It's like 17 minutes. I don't want to play her whole thing, but make sure y'all still support Michelle, man. Y'all believe in her truth. And I hope she goes live and continue to speak her truth, put her receipts out showing her proof. Because her truth. Because that's what matters, the truth. Either if you want to hear it or not.
Mama, I pick up. Look at me.
Okay.
Just stick.
Y'all go like her page and go follow her for updates and stuff. I think it's best for her to put her own story out and don't say nothing else. A lot of people saying, well, the Jace paid him off. If he got paid off, then that says a lot about him. I just think that, sometimes we come up with these narratives in our head that we come up with these narratives in our head to draw attention. That's all. And because she's not giving you the answers that she gives me, if they don't want to talk about that specific situation, they don't want to put that out there, then that's their personal life. Some people don't want everything out on the internet. If the lawyer, whoever she has as a lawyer, want to know who the child's father is, then I feel like, yeah, give it to the lawyer. But us people, commentators on the internet, no. So it be spread out on the internet, no. Some stuff, let me tell y'all something. Sometimes you can't expose everything. Sometimes you got to sit on some stuff. Sometimes you have to sit on things. And yeah, there is a picture circulating of Cora and the church members at the adoption. But a picture can be made up of anything. Yeah, she adopted him. That was their little celebration. But does it really mean that she did right by Michelle? No. Michelle knew that eventually that he was adopted because she's on the birth certificate now because she got it changed. Y'all better stop falling for this okie doke crap. Stop falling for the okie doke. And I hate that he changed her because she believed in him so much. But I feel like, Michelle, baby, from now on, baby, just please talk to God. Let him give you the answer that you need. Because that's the only one that can really fix this situation. You could talk to all the people in the world, but you got to pray and talk to God and ask him to give you the answer you need to get your truth out. Yes, you spoke at the right time, but I know you're kicking yourself because you talked to this person and they have switched the sides and say they don't believe you, but that's okay. Continue to keep your head up. That don't mean that God has left you. He hasn't. That means that sometimes you just got a little the road had a little curve and you just got to make it over the curve or make it over this hump or make it over this hill and you'll get to see brighter days. Don't let this steer you from speaking your truth. Never. All right, y'all. So let's listen to this and see what she got to say.
I'm gonna tweet about his ass. Niggas. Yep. What you drinking? What you got?
Oh, Shalana, you on my live. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry.
Yes, he has. It may not be the way she wanted, it may not be the way Cora wants. but it's the way God wanted to happen. And it's what God saying what is the best way for baby, for the baby. Jason, for baby Jason. I'm gonna just get to it.
Well, actually, you in right now. I'm gonna wait till a little more people come in. I've tried to take the high road and just keep going and keep fighting, but I really thought Mr. Tanique was for me. It's 18 now. I really did. I really thought that he was helping me with my son and helping me fight for my son to get my son back, but it doesn't appear that that's the case. He has made a whole video about Brandon being my child's father, which he's not my child's father. And then now he's on live right now, trying to basically throw salt on my story to tell people that I'm lying or I'm not being honest or whatever the case may be, or he's just been a journalist doing what he's supposed to be doing as a journalist, be that as it may. What have you. I think it's just awfully shameful to do me this way, especially after I've gone through what I've gone through. And that is no lie, and that is no joke, and receipts account for that. What I do not understand and what I cannot comprehend is what his end goal is. Like, why are you making the people more focused on who my child's father is versus what was done to me and helping me get my son back? Number one. Number two, you say you can help me. That was the only reason why I talked to you to begin with, is because you said that you would help me. I know Jesus on his way. I know Jesus on his way. I know he is, because Lord, snakes are already showing their skin. And that's crazy, because I held this man into a high regard, or I felt that he was honest and authentic. Even when Miss Pound was just on here taking up from me, defending him, I'm like, well, you know what? That may be the case. You know, you're right. Trying to take the high road. Then I get a call from my sister, heated. Because I wasn't even knowing about Tanique. Had not my sister brought him to me for me to talk to in regards to my story about my son Jason. Okay, I need everybody to share and tag this live, because we about to get down to some truth right now. We about to get down to the bottom dollar right now, because number one, I know that in order for me to tell my story in the magnitude of what I told it in, Miss Brenda and Miss Michelle and Mr. Tanique and anybody else that's over there on his live, I know that I have to be completely and utterly and truthfully honest about events and times surrounding the birth of my son until when my son was taken from me. That's the only thing that I have to disclose and talk about. Okay? Furthermore, if I carried that child by myself, had that child by myself, to carry that child after I had that child by myself, why would I put my child's father on a platform and bring him to the world when I didn't have no help raising the child when I had him in my care from him? This fight is, and I'm raising my voice because, see, I'm going there. I'm going there. I'm going there, and I don't need to go there. I don't need to go to where they are trying to take me to go. And I'm not trying to go to where they're trying to take me to go. But I think it's fucked up for a man to be a father and a father of a child that was killed by the hands of her own mother to sit on live and talk about a woman fighting for her child. I think that's fucked up. To make a pinpoint of a man, the child's father, to be the focus or to change the focus or to change the narrative to that, I think that's fucked up. I think it's fucked up to come to a woman who's vulnerable, who's in need of her child that was taken from her, from a woman who can't have children, and that it was covered up by a family who wouldn't make their child stand up and own the wrong. And for you to know information that nobody in the public knows, because I've shared, I've talked, I've communed, I've gathered with Mr. Tanique. I think it's fucked up.
Sorry, y'all. Y'all know y'all better tell me, Monka. Make sure you unmute the mic. This is what I'm saying. I was saying is Michelle overindulged in giving out information. That information can be used. Like, I know she probably at this point don't care, but she was trying to be authentic. And it was and that man, the information, that personal information that was used can be used against her. He could put it in a way to be used against her due to the fact that she overindulged and told him about it because she wanted to be real. And I believe she's being real and she's very hurt about this. I definitely want to say, it is messed up, if you're wanting to turn against her because she don't want to bring forth her baby dad. Does it take away from her story? This what this is what she's saying. Who my baby daddy is, does it take away from the story? It does not. It does not take away from her story. It does not take away that her son was taken. It don't. It don't. And y'all better wake up. It don't take away from somebody's story just because you want to figure out who this is, who that is, who that is. You don't know. Her baby daddy may have been paid to go away. You don't know. Her baby daddy may be in jail somewhere, can't get out. This is allegedly assumption. Just like y'all assume that Brandon is this girl's baby daddy, you can assume also he could have been paid to go away. You also can assume he could be in jail. You could also assume he's a drug on the street. You can assume any kind of shit. But it ain't nobody damn business because it's this girl fucking story. I'm cussing. Hold on, let me take this back. It's her story no matter what. You can assume who her baby daddy is all you want, but Michelle is the only one that know and should know. And that's, I'm going to play the rest of it. Well, let me just say this. You can't control people and their story. Their truth is their truth. And then that means that in order for me to be for you, then you got to do this. You got to tell me everything. But I feel like this. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And I do believe Brandon is Cora's husband. They have it out. They believe their theory is Brandon, whatever his name, is Cora's husband. Is they had a threesome or something. You know how people just start assuming crap. You know how people start assuming crap. But it ain't nobody business who her baby daddy is. That's what they better understand. I wish, child, you know, that's when you're getting, to me, when you're asking who was the baby, who your baby daddy, that means you're getting in too deep in these people's personal business. And then, you know, you when you get deep in people's business like that, that means you're too connected. And like I stated, Michelle was trying to be authentic, and it turned around. They was a snake too, because they couldn't get their way. Ooh, Jesus, let's listen.
This is the same man that told me Tasha K will turn on me. This is the same man that told me that if I don't be careful with Tasha K and whoever else, that they would turn on me and do a Surviving the Michelle Loud story. But it seems like you're turning on me. It seems like you're the one that's turning on me. It seems like you're the one, and I want to know what it is. Why? And see, here's the thing. I tried to conversate with Mr. Tanique behind closed doors and text messages. And I flat out asked him, what is your angle? What are you trying to do? Because it does not seem like you are for me. I don't understand your stance. I don't understand your position. One thing I know, two things for sure. Too many people that came out in defense of me. Too many people with their stories about this family, with everything that they have gone through. Too many people that came out for me to be sitting up here telling a motherfucking lie about anything. I'm getting there. I'm going there, and I need to calm down. I need to calm down. Because I'm yelling and I'm not trying to even give out that energy. You know what I'm saying? But I just have to let this shit be known. It's like somebody smiling in your face and turning around and stabbing you in your back. That's what the fuck it feels like. And then how is it every day, multiple times a day, you are fighting for me and fighting for my son and getting the story out, and then all of a sudden you switch and you turn on me? For what? Please tell me. For what? Nobody was worried about Jason's dad until you made it a prominent issue. Nobody gives a fuck about who Jason is. What we give a fuck is the fact that he was taken from a family that was his. That's what we give a fuck about. What we give a fuck about is that he was wrongfully taken, and we're trying to bring him home. Whether I'm in the forefront, whether his daddy is in the forefront, whether his daddy is behind the scenes, it don't matter. It's called game plan. It's called a game plan. That's what it's called. A game plan. And I ain't gotta make nobody come out and say nothing that they don't want to fucking say or want to fucking do. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I know how I'm gonna fight. Nigga, I'm sorry. Ooh.
Yeah, to calm it down, girlfriend.
Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Oh, I was going there. But I ain't gonna do it. I'm not going to wait on another man to stand up and fight for his child when I had the child, baby. I'm not waiting on him. If I wait on him, I'm gonna be waiting for a long time. And I'm damn sure ain't finna give it no crap. I damn sure ain't finna give it no was in their mama's belly. That is the truth. That is what happened. Period, point blank. So we ain't even concerned. How many single mothers are fighting for their children?
A lot.
How many single mothers are fighting for their children? And the father is not there. Or the father is dead. Or the father is out with the new girlfriend or the new family. And they fight for their damn kids. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? But you're a father with children. And you're trying to turn people against me because I won't tell you who the fuck my baby daddy is? Make that shit make sense. Because now you're playing with my life. And now you're playing with my child's life. And now you're playing with the validation of my story. And I have a problem with it. I have a problem with it. It's called betrayal. Betrayal. That is the ultimate form. I am trying to relax, Miss Wanda, but this motherfucker got me fucked up. That is betrayal. You're doing the exact same thing they asses did to me. The exact same thing. That's betrayal. The exact same thing. And then you talking crazy about my family. And talking crazy about my sister. And talking crazy out the side of your neck like that shit is okay. And it's not. That shit is not okay. That is not okay. You cannot be on the internet spreading lies. Do you think I would be so dumb and so stupid to come out with my story and lie about it? Do you think I'm that dumb and stupid to come out with my story and lie about it? And I'm talking about Bishop Thomas Dexter Jakes Sr., a mega pastor, a mega church, a man that sits with kings and queens and presidents. I didn't stay quiet without putting a name on it all this time to come out and tell a motherfucking lie. If that man was going to help me, he would have been helped me. You making excuses to say, oh, well, we got the resources, we got the money, send the money, send the help. Send it. Do it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. You got the money. You got the research. You got. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, because if you can't control it, then you ain't gonna do it. You can't control this over here. I'm trying not to cast pearls, Lady KJ, but I'm trying. And like I said earlier, I have been trying to remain calm and to keep my cool and to be the mature person that I am, but where people will always have me fucked up is playing with my son. That's where you're going to have me fucked up every fucking time. Every goddamn time. And to the women who are encouraging, shame on you. To the mothers who are encouraging it, shame on you. To the fathers who are encouraging it, shame on you. Shame on you. He switched up. switched up. Like I got some reason to fucking lie. Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord. I'm tired of being hurt by people that I've trusted. By people that I've been honest with and that I've been vulnerable with and that I thought really for.
Okay, y'all, that's it. Y'all want to see the rest of it, go to her page. But, you know, I had a sad spirit come over me because of her. And it led me to my pastor. He always put special quotes and scriptures on social media. And he directed it to 1 Peter 1:8. Whom have not seen you love, in whom though now you see him not, yet believing you rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory. Michelle, have unshakable faith, plus unshakable faith, plus unsinkable hope. And God will give you that unspeakable joy of getting your son back. Um, I hate that she feels so betrayed. Yeah, he's not worth that because that's her story, and he can't take that as her story from her or what has happened to her unless she allow it. She has to. I pray, Michelle, you just in life we learn lessons. When God say, only person that you need to glean and depend on is God, your family, and whomever else that is in your corner for real, that's been there since you've been going. Not right now at the moment in time that you know what I'm saying, putting out your story. Hell, speak to the ones that been there since day one. That's your family. That's God. The ones that really know the story, the ones that actually do believe you. Stick with them. You know, yeah, you know, I understand that was jacked up what he did, but it doesn't change your story. It's still people out here that believe that believes that you are speaking the. I believe she is speaking the truth. I believe she's very passionate. She must be a fire sign. Because she gotta be a fire sign. Because one thing about a fire sign, you know, you try to keep it together, but child, when she explodes, child, and she gonna go off. Um, but that was not. I wanted to give my opinion on this. I believe her. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all do that. I believe that I don't believe that um Richard Brandon Coleman is her baby daddy. I don't even care who's her baby daddy. I care about her story, her mental state, how you know how we can putting out her story, whatever she's putting out, I put it out, to try to help get the story out about what has happened to her and how she's been messed over. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand when people have power and money and stuff like that. Some people are easily to be persuaded to change their opinion. They're easily to be persuaded by doing what the people who with a lot of power and money and status want them to do. And I wish she would have never connected to him. Even though they're saying that, you heard her say that he told her she shouldn't have connected to Tasha K because Tasha K may turn on her. That's facts, but Tasha K also, I feel like Tasha K, looking at that interview, Tasha K kind of resonated with her, had empathy for her, and I really do believe Tasha K believed her story because she ain't blasted her yet. So I definitely want you guys' opinion on this, man. If you want to come on here and speak, your opinion, here is the link. Please be respectful. I say this: we can have an opinion, but it can be different. You don't have to have the same opinion as mine. Just be respectful. I honestly do believe that this lady is actually telling the truth. Um, she's very hurt. She don't know who to trust at this point. But my best thing is, Michelle, if you're gonna speak something, speak it from your own platform. Don't give nobody nothing else. Don't give them no energy, nada, nothing, because the same thing could possibly happen. So the best thing to do, like Larry Reed said, you ain't got to go talk on nobody else's platform. Just keep speaking your truth, putting your receipts out on your platform, because us content creators ain't trustworthy at all, child. Yeah, they're just trying to keep attention going on the situation, even if it's to the truth or a damn lie. At least I'm the one that's gonna be real enough to tell you the truth. This is the truth. I don't, if not, I pray to God that her son know when he gets old enough, if she don't ever get him back, that he knew that his mother was fighting for him. His mother was speaking the truth. And yes, he's gonna see this on social media, and it's probably gonna be hurtful for him to see it. But he's gonna realize, like, my mom, like, even though she's a firecracker, uh, she spoke her truth. And no matter what, if Michelle speak her truth or not, I think she's looking for an attorney. A lot of people, they're saying that, now she did put up that they was trying to help her get an attorney, but they're saying that some of the attorneys saying, "Oh, y'all start stepping in the name of love, child. We ain't stepping right now. We ain't stepping in the name of love." But I know that was saying that she hasn't got an attorney. She has a GoFundMe where she's trying to raise money for an attorney, because a lot of attorneys don't want to go up against the Jakes. You know, some attorneys feel like she's in a hard battle. Um, you know, and they don't feel like it's work. It's not. She has a hard case, because even though because of the fact that they say, "Oh, you signed your rights over," oh, it has been known and video recorded that you was feeling kind of like a distance from your son. They're gonna use everything they possibly can to say or put down. That's how it is. I didn't mean to step in the name of love, child. It just came up. But um um but I definitely want to say, that she will have a fight. That's one thing we know for sure. She always had a fight. No, postpartum is real. Coming from a mother that had two of them back to back, and Michelle probably been, what I'm saying, and Michelle has multiple children, and there was a few years apart. Michelle probably been dealing with postpartum for a long period of time, even before Jason. You can be dealing with postpartum, y'all, a long period of time, especially if you're a single mother and you don't have the help from the father or anything like that. So, you never know how long postpartum can hurt you. I do too, cause it ain't sealed for no reason, child. This wasn't no open adoption. This was sealed, shut, stamped, thrown away, locked. So somebody hiding something somewhere. I wish. Let me see if I can find her GoFundMe. me tell y'all something, man. God, but I do want to let you know in any situation, y'all. I definitely want to let you know. I don't think that you know people look at it like you think the Jakes, the TD Jakes, them would allow that. Yes, some parents will uphold their child's wrongdoing, even though they know they wrong. They will still uphold their child even in their wrongdoing. Y'all don't people don't understand that when people are wrong, some people are wrong. Some parents will uphold their children when they're right or even when they're wrong. They don't care, you know what I'm saying? And they'll correct them behind closed doors. But sometimes you have to be held accountable. And like I said one today, your day of reckoning, I think Cora day of reckoning is coming. The Jake's reckonings is coming if they have done this to this girl's family, to Michelle, and took her child. I don't care what nobody say about that. I honestly do believe that her child was taken, and the story is getting kind of dying down now. So a lot of people want to keep up a circus to keep the attention on the case and try to bring doubt and all that, just to continue to. But like she said, this is her story that you're playing with. This is my authenticity, and you're trying to call me a liar. You're trying to discredit me. So you know what I'm saying. This all what she have right now is her word in those emails and what other evidence that she has. Um, but I do want to say this, if you know, don't be deceived just because people sit in high places with money, and they pay you off, so you won't shine so much of a negative light on them. One thing about it, if the truth can't be sold. That means the truth, you can't throw money on the truth. The truth is the truth, no matter if you want to listen to it or not. With me saying that, no matter, don't sell your soul for a damn dollar. Don't turn on your friends or don't put out a negative story just for a dollar. If you believe somebody is innocent, believe they're innocent. And God will do the rest and put out the story because you know that is the right thing to do. Sometimes people we get beside ourselves because of the fact that at the time per point in time we need money. Hell, we everybody need money sometimes, but hell, sometimes some money ain't worth you losing your integrity though and breaking someone's trust. I don't know if the man got paid off or not. I'm just saying. Just just I hope Michelle just take this as a lesson learned. Don't trust everybody. Don't get on Facebook, YouTube talking to no commentator. This is not journalism. This is just us up here telling us, putting people's stories out to get attention, to get a little change in our pocket. It's the truth. Or grow our channel and make ourselves popular. This is the truth. This is the absolute truth. Michelle, don't talk to nobody else on YouTube. Whatever else you got to say, put it out yourself. And then they can get the information from your page. But they will never, don't let nobody have that much access to you ever again. That's what I believe. When people do me like that, I'll never allow another person to have access to me like that again. You have to limit what you say. Because sometimes people will betray you in the worst way. When did the father pass? I don't even think the father passed. I ain't think the father had passed. She was just assuming, he could have passed. He could have been this. He could have been that. It could have been this. Like I said, you can assume who the father is all you want to. If she ain't gonna tell you, she ain't gonna tell you. So that means that it ain't none of your business. Like that's the whole thing. Like she's telling you, my child was taken from me out of my custody. My child's father has nothing to do with this. due to the fact that hell, this is my story. He wasn't there. He wasn't around. When this happened, he probably was in the streets or didn't care. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know what kind of person this was. Or the Jakes could have bought him off, told him to stay away. If we give you $1 million, $2 million, you never know what people do to get their way. Or he could be a drug addict. He could be a prisoner. He could be dead. You never know. Right. Let's pray that he does. But she said that the father may need protection. So obviously something else going on. I really don't care. No matter what, I believe him. I'm standing on that. I believe her. No matter who the father is. I believe her because she ain't sitting up, ain't no real mother. A real mother gonna fight. A mother that don't care, the mother that gave him up, wouldn't give two sheets. That's all I'm gonna say. But y'all, tomorrow, y'all, we will be talking about Von McCray, his mother. I know I'm a couple of days behind. I know. I'm behind. But tomorrow, y'all, we will be discussing Letitia's bias. Marvon's mother did speak with Molly Golightly in Justice for All. So we're going to listen to that commentary and do commentary, whatever update that they have. I may play some more 911 calls. Oh, and then, I need to address Without a Crystal Ball again because I feel like, she's very salty, she's very mean, and she's a liar. And I don't like it when people attack families that are going through. Yeah, she does. She attacks this woman family. I don't appreciate that. Yeah, it will be the quickest way. But she doesn't have to disclose it publicly. No, she doesn't have to disclose everything publicly. I honestly don't believe everything needs to be out in the public. Like some things you need to just sit back and hold on to so when it's time to go to court, you can have the opportunity because you can't let your left hand know. You can't let them know everything. What if he was kind of like the snake in the grass that was like trying to prey up on her to get that little information that she have so they can run to the father. Say for instance, he would have gave her that who the father is. Then I'm gonna be quiet. How we know? How Michelle know that he wouldn't have took that to the Jakes, and then the Jakes reach out to the father and run him away or pay him off so their daughter can keep that good light shined on her, to keep that child that she wants to keep, knowing that she wrong for manipulating someone out their child and strong will and preying upon someone at their weakest moment. You never know. And so I'm proud of Michelle for not even saying anything. Like everything ain't for you to know. All you need to do is put out the story. And whatever I put out, put it out. If you don't want to accept that, then move on to another story. But that's how I feel about that. So y'all, I'm gonna drop the link again. If nobody else want to come on and say anything, I am gonna get out of here, y'all. I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button on your way out. Please share it out. If you're new to the channel, we welcome you here. If you want to sit in the bushes and listen, sit in the bushes. And if you want to join the membership, join the membership. That's all that I have for tonight. Make sure y'all have a good night. See you tomorrow.